Now I'm 25. And regardless what people usually say, I do feel like my age. I even feel older. Definitely get lucky with my life path and experience, which taught me to take responsibility, or at least to admit that these are mine. I'm not a child anymore. Feel sweet and sour, controversial even. This is what every child wants. To be an adult, so here I am. And one of the big and the most important thing for me is the self-realization. This thing will help me to find my mission and the feeling of fulfillment. Thus I want to do a 10-year experiment in which I would be consistently dedicating myself for the sake of becoming better consistently. Perfectionism is a form of cowardice. It has been 3 years since my first intention to post a video, and every time there was something. There was some excuse that it's not right time yet, that I'm not ready yet, that the topic of the video is not interesting, all this stuff. Then it took me around a year to make one video. The video I don't like, but I like the concept of it. I just spent too much time for it. That's gonna be a lesson for me. I've tried to make the most perfect video with a little of experience. Like my life depends on it. This much time created resentment in me, which influenced my ability to make right decisions. And it also influenced my self-confidence, as well as the confidence in the idea of making this video. Thus I can say, my mistakes were: Number 1. Trying to make a perfect video. Number 2. Taking too much time to film it, edit it, and post it. Number 3. Overcomplicating it with abstract language of cinema that only I understood. Number 4. Overcomplicating all the stage of production, with changing the concept and the plot, and the visual while the production. Number 5. Thinking that with a better gear, I would be more efficient. No, that's not true. In this episode, I'd like to cover a very important topic, which is importance of maintaining discomfort. This can be seen as the most basic thing, even for me. It also was told by my parents, but this thing is the most overlooked and underappreciated by me. However, to realize and accept it took me 25 years. You see, the secret is in the perspective and the contrast. I noticed when I would push myself out of my comfort zone, it wouldn't feel as joyful as one would want. But in the contrast created by pushing, the additional room was created. And this room will allow future me to go even further, with less resistance. And I would be able to do and tolerate more, which actually exactly what I want. When the push is stopped, and the maintenance of already expanded zone is not applied, it starts to shrink, and it would be shrinking until it wouldn't be stopped by the most basic thing, which for me are making my bed in the morning, taking care of myself physically and mentally, keep my apartments clean, keep my diet on acceptable to human being level. Because if I fail with my essential and stop doing even basic stuff, I turn into mush. And the amount of time, pain, struggle, discomfort, and fear that I would need to go through in order to reach my baseline is simply enormous. This is a sign for me to embrace the struggle. Horror. To know about the danger, but not be able to do anything about it. Every time I would find myself at the bottom, every single time, it felt like there was no way out of it, and my life will stay the same forever. At the bottom, executing simple basic things like make your bed first thing in the morning would feel like running in a dream while someone is pouring melted wax on you. In order to return to the baseline, I need to expand the comfort zone. To me, it would feel like getting in a cold lake. It is really sucks when you're just getting in and you have two ways, slowly or cold turkey. And regardless the approach I choose, there's always going to be a tremendous amount of discomfort involved. So embracing it is the only way. And any attempt of avoiding the discomfort or pain is doomed to fail from the beginning. Acceptance. The conscious choice to allow the unpleasant to be without fighting or avoiding it. Once I've reached desired state of being, when the majority of daily tasks won't come with big resistance, it's the time to start maintaining the presence of the discomfort in my life. Because it's the time when it's really easy to slip back without noticing. And the most easy way to do it is to have more discomfort to which I consistently choose to be exposed to. For example, to do something that makes me feel uncomfortable even thinking about it, like taking the trash out right now instead of tomorrow morning, or finishing these sentences before leaving the apartment. Something that I can do, but it's not urgent. Something I can postpone. But thinking about that, to do it now or later, makes me feel uncomfortable, makes me want to forget it and avoid it. Or I can do something that would dip me into discomfort with over my head. But if the amount of the discomfort is too high and too frequent, that's gonna make me burn out. Or that's gonna make me use all my willpower, which is not endless. Discomfort. Feeling provided by survival mechanism that is meant to be a signal that the potential action is not worthy of the effort. Anyway, I can keep talking and keep learning, as well as planning my each step in order to avoid mistakes, which I'm gonna make anyway. I think I've learned more than enough to start this thing. I have enough. I have enough of information. I have enough of equipment. A lack of execution and action. The only thing that's left to do is to start and to finish. And do it constantly. This is my contribution to the process. For now, this is good enough. Good enough for this episode. One step per time.